everybody, it's me again around Thailand. My class, they let us do this video about religious beliefs in Thai society, and I chose the topic of Avalokitesvara guanyin boddhisatta because many people believe in her. So let's start. Thailand has a large population, not very large, but quite large. 94% are Buddhists, 4% Muslims, and 0.5% Christians, 1.5% are other religions. It is well known as the country that is rich in cultural heritage, and the most important factor that helps to develop and maintain Thai culture is the belief in Buddhism. As we know, belief is trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. There are many religious beliefs in Thai society, including the Emerald Buddha, shrines. Shrines help to protect bad things from coming to us. There are two main branches of Buddhism, one Theravada and other Mahayana. Theravada is more common. Believing in sacred things, we often follow the family and society around. Buddhism has no god. Some people believe in the law of karma, spiritual beings, afterlife, and nirvana. Also, do you know why Thai people don't eat meat? There are beliefs about not eating meat. There are many reasons. Some claim that they don't want to eat big animals. Some don't want to eat animals that give them milk cultivation and make them earn money. But some people have faith in guanyin. I will tell you about that. We'll see why and who guanyin is. Guanyin. Guanyin has an attire that usually wears a white flowing robe, white being the symbol of purity. Usually wear necklaces of Indian and Chinese royalty. In the right hand is a water jar, as the sacred vase of the water jar is also one of the 8 Buddhist symbols of good fortune. In the left hand, a willow branch to sprinkle the divine nectar of life upon the devotees as to bless them with physical and spiritual peace. The willow branch is also a symbol of being able to bend or adapt but not break. The crown usually depicts the image of Amitabha Buddha. Guanyin. This is a picture of her. A bird, most likely a dove representing the vicinity, is flying towards her, and necklaces associated each bead of it representing all living beings and the turning of bead, symbolizing Guanyin leading them into nirvana. Guanyin Bodhisatta is believed to be a form or one life of Avalokitesvara Bodhisatta, believed to have taken the form of a maiden called Princess Miaoshan. The origin of Guanyin Bodhisatta varies. She began her journey to Chinese sainthood as the male Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisatta of compassion, referred to as the goddess of mercy. She is frequently depicted as a young maiden with long dark hair and white flowing robes. Or flowing white robes. Yes, it's the same thing. But who is she? Guanyin, 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 or Guanxiyin in Thai is Guanyin. She is the goddess of mercy. How did it all begin? So I will now tell you the legend of Princess Miaoshan, since I think you would all be wondering by now who is Princess Miaoshan. So I'll tell you. The legend has many versions, but I will only tell one of them. So Princess Miaoshan, as the word princess, she's the daughter of the king, and the king is the king of China, I think. And so you know, kings, they like to conquer land and all. The king, her father, has 3 daughters, and she was the youngest. And as you know, kings, as I told you already, kings like to conquer places. So he of course wants Miaoshan to marry a person of power. She told him that she would marry a person of power as long as it is 3 misfortunes. The 3 misfortunes are the misfortunes of the sufferings as people age, fall sick, and die. Then, so the king asked Miao Shan who would be able to do that. And Miao Shan pointed out that quite obviously a doctor was able to do all these. Her father grew really angry because he wanted her to marry a person of power and not a doctor or something. So he punished her by forcing her into hard labor, but every day she begged to become a nun. Her father allowed her to work in the temple, but asked the monks to give her really hard chores. The monks forced Miao Shan to work a lot, but since she was a good person, the animals around the temple helped her, and she was doing really well. So the king attempted to burn down the temple, but Miao Shan put out the fire. Her father was annoyed and ordered her to be put to death. So, in one version, the executor tried to carry out her father's orders, but his axe shattered into 1,000 pieces when he tried to chop her head off, and then he tried a sword also and it shattered. That's so, and he tried to shoot Miao Shan down with arrows, but they all veered off. Miao Shan realized that the executor would be punished if he failed to kill her, so Miao Shan let herself die. She not only forgave the executioner, but she also voluntarily took all the bad karma he had created by killing her. She then descended to the hell-like realms, hell. She released all the good karma she had created to others when she saw that a lot of people were suffering in hell because she was a really good person, and yeah, she was really kind. So King Yanluo of Hell sent her back to Earth because hell was becoming a paradise by now, and upon her arrival, she appeared on Fragrant Mountain. When she came back, she found out that her father was infected with a disease, and a disease that couldn't be cured. One day, someone told him that he could be cured by a medicine made out of the arms and eyes of one without anger. Miao Shan offered her eyes and arms, but when she gave her arms away, 1,000 more sprouted. When her father was cured, he came to give thanks and was shocked to find out that it was his daughter, and he begged for forgiveness. Happy ending, right? Okay, so there are many popular statue precisions of Princess Miao Shan, aka Sama Guanyin or Guanyin boddhisatta. The first one is the palm blessing precision, the most popular. The second one, palm 1,000 hands or palm of mercy. It's also really popular. The third one, palm step on a dragon, is to be successful in all situations. Number 4, palm baby holding, is to succeed in asking for children. Summary. So religions are the way of life, and they make us do good and avoid doing bad. And when our life is in a bad situation, our beliefs will guide us through the way with warmth. Hi guys, so after I did that video and did the research, I went to Guanyin Boddhisatta temple because I believe in her too. So I'm going to show you how it looks like and give you a tour of it because I went there, of course. I also bought a necklace. Okay, so it looks like this, the temple. It's really pretty, isn't it? And there's a selfie of me and my mom when I went there, but I just hid the faces because you don't need to see my face. Okay, so when we went in, there was, through the stairs from the west, there was this big statue, and so this temple consists of 4 directions, north, south, east, west, and we went in from the stairs at the west, and in each direction there was a statue and a praying table with candles for you to light and chant and all that. So we went in and chanted as the picture, like this, and yep. And Next to the big statue, there's a gift shop, which I bought a necklace pendant, which I wear every day. And after we prayed and lit some candles at the big statue in the west, we headed clockwise to the north, then the east, then the south. So as we walked around the temple structure, there are the yellow things, the gongs around them. Not gongs, what do we call it? It's like a drum, and you can insert coins into the drums. It's kind of like a big tub that looks like a drum, yeah. Here's the picture. And that is me. Well, yeah. And as we walked around the temple, inserting coins into all the tubs and drums, we admired smaller statues between the bigger ones. Like the small blue dots. Here are some statues I took pictures of. They're all really pretty, a nice depiction of guanyin boddhisatta. As I walked along all the many statues, some things caught my eyes. Well, not things, but really sacred statues. These are statues representing each day of the week. You insert a coin into the day you were born. In my case, Wednesday morning, which is Bang Takbat, or this kind of statue. And once you insert the coin in, they will give you a blessing like after we inserted the coins into the statues that can speak, or maybe so, we went to a real gong, like the gong that will guarantee you success in almost everything. Before we went home, I and my mom went outside to see some of the statues outside. They're also really pretty, just as pretty as the ones inside, although they're mostly made of marble. So that's all for today's video, and so this video is about religious beliefs in Thai society and also my religious beliefs as a Thai person. Many of you may have different beliefs from me, but that doesn't matter because I believe that all beliefs, all religions, teach all of us to be a good and healthy person. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Around Thailand channel. See you next time!